This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. We are under threat in America today. If you are, listen, if you're in a group that's other than the one I'm currently in, I'm a white man, white straight man, you're probably doing okay. Things could be better. Things could always be better. But there are certain groups in this country that are under attack, both metaphorically and literally. If you're a member of the trans community or just the general LGBTQ community at large, you are in a marginalized, oppressed group that is both metaphorically under attack and physically, literally under attack. If you are a black or brown person, if you have a kid in school trying to learn about the history of this country, black history, which is American history, you're being oppressed. You're not being taught the true facts because there might be a white kid out there who feels bad that white people owned black people as property for hundreds of years in this country. They're burning books. There's Nazis marching through Florida. I mean, it's a bad situation that we're facing right now. And I want to show you this ad for Mission Democracy PAC. I think the title of the ad is kick the can or kicking the can down the road or something. That's the theme of this. And really what it does is it impressed upon me that we need more activism, more boots on the ground, if you will, like real people doing the hard work, convincing their neighbors, and standing in the gap for people who are being oppressed and abused and mistreated. Watch this ad, and let's talk about some of these concepts on the other side.
Wrong is just wrong. You know it when you see it.
But it's by Toni Morrison. She won a Nobel Prize for literature.
We know better.
But it's hard to know what to do. Easier to let it go. So you just kick the can down the road.
Please, I didn't do anything wrong. It was a miscarriage.
It's for the courts to decide, man.
Thank you, one clear. I underscore for 148 North St. Avenue.
Wrong is wrong. But what can you do?
They want you to think slavery was all bad, but slaves learned valuable skills, like being a blacksmith.
That's racist and a lie.
It's in the school curriculum, endorsed by our fine governor.
It's ridiculous. What are you doing? Let go of me. Stop pushing me.
Politicians who lie are manipulating you so they can gain or maintain power, turning families and friends against each other and often leading to violence. Surely you have to do something about that, don't you? Because if you keep kicking the can down the road, eventually you run out of road.
Jews will not replace us! One people, one nation, and immigration, one soil!
Stop! Those are racist and Nazi slogans. Just stop!
Haven't I seen you around town holding hands with another man?
That's none of your business.
I disagree.
Jews will not replace
Please.
one people,
This is America!
one nation, and immigration, one soil!
Help stop MAGA Republican fascism before it's too late. Because the MAGA Republican vision of America is anti-American. Protect your freedom and our democracy by supporting Mission Democracy.
Mission Democracy PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Some of that stuff is visceral. And the reason it is because it's so real. They are burning books. People who are now running for office in America are taking part in book burnings. This is Nazi shit. They are actively attempting to oppress and roll back the clock relative to rights, hard-earned rights in the LGBTQ community. The CRT woke panic is a fundamental assault on education in America, forbidding the teaching of Black history, which is American history, the forbidding of teaching of the Holocaust. Certain books about Martin Luther King Jr. or Rosa Parks are being forbidden from being taught. This is a slippery slope we're in. This is a situation that requires our attention. It requires you to step into the gap. If you have a privilege of some sort, use that privilege for good. Use that privilege to ensure that this stops. We stop the steady march of fascism. Because that ad, where is it wrong? Where is there any hyperbole at all? Every one of those, they could have made this ad just using actual historical footage from the past 4 or 5 years of marching Nazis in Charlottesville or in Florida this past month. School board meetings, actual book burnings. This could be a real scenario. This didn't have to be actors. Anyway, it's a great ad, very well produced. I appreciate their contribution, and I hope that it sparks in you some interest in getting involved in whatever way you feel comfortable. Personal activism is the way forward. It's how we're going to change things, both hearts and minds, but also policy. Getting involved in campaigns to get people elected and to oust people. The Ron DeSantis's of the world, the Ted Cruz's of the world, the Josh Hawleys of the world, the Paul Gosars of the world, the Lauren Boeberts, Marjorie Taylor Greenes, the Steve Scalise's, the radicals. I mean, I could go on. There's hundreds of them in the Congress. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail. What do you think about this ad? 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. The best way is to leave a comment below. It helps to trigger YouTube to suggest this channel to new listeners or new possible audience members. That would be great. If you appreciate what I do and you want to help take part in the mission, the objective of this channel, you can click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month, hit the super thanks button below, or go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Be genuine. Take care of one another.